Welcome to Senpai's Craft Beer Cast. We're back. Another beer review, another video here. Should be pretty fun. Because we all like beer. If you're watching this, you probably like beer. I hope you like beer. But yeah. Today we're going to be doing Boulevard Brewing Company's the 6-glass Quadruple Ale. I'm going to go ahead and address it. I might be jumping the gun, I'm not sure. But I know that Boulevard, technically, just like Founders from a couple videos ago, they're not craft breweries. But from what I've had from them, they do make some pretty decent beers. And if they could have a good beer, I'm going to try it. End of story, kind of right there. That doesn't bother me too much. But anyway, Boulevard Brewing Company, 6-glass Quadruple Ale. Now, I haven't had very many quads. I think the only other quadruple that I've had, and I'm just going strictly by memory, I'm not 100% sure, it would probably be Three Philosophers from brewery Omegang. I think it's Omegang. It's either Omegang or Omegang or something. I'm sure I'll get corrected in the comments if this video even ever gets watched. But I really like Three Philosophers. I wish that quads were more of a popular style. It's kind of like Belgian, like the triples and all of that. Triples do seem to be a fairly common beer style now, so hopefully quads kind of pick up a little bit. I'm not too sure the history of quads or anything, but it's not what this is about. This is just about trying this here beer. So we're going to let's go ahead and talk about the bottle. Cat scratched the shit out of me. Very simple bottle. Up here you have the Boulevard logo. The 6-glass Quadruple Ale. Nice bottle. Kansas City, Missouri. That's pretty much it. Since 1989, the year that I was born, 12 fluid ounces. 10.2% alcohol by volume, 22 IBUs, recyclable, brewed and bottled by Boulevard Brewing Company, Kansas City, Missouri. Please enjoy by November 2nd, 2022. I actually put a couple of these. This is my first time ever having this, and I actually put a couple of them with the last two Curmudgeon's Better Halves that I have to kind of just sit there and age. So maybe we'll revisit them in a year or two and see how they kind of age if we're still doing this. So let's see. Ripple glass. I don't know what the hell that means. Boulevard.com. Government warnings. UPCs. All that jazz. Yeah. Crack her up. Pour her out. See what we got. Right on the ground. All right. Ooh, that head. All right, so starting off, fairly thick head, about 2.5 fingers. Nice kind of dark beige, dissipating fairly quickly, which I do kind of like to see because I like to kind of get right into the beer. A nice dark copper ruby color. Kind of like some red edging. You can kind of see when the light hits it right through here. Very pretty. I do love the color of this beer. Gives me hope. So, let's see what this beer smells like. A lot of that yeast kind of esteriness, some yeast esters there. A lot of spices, I would say something like, not really turmeric, maybe some nutmeg on that, but darker stone fruits. It smells like a lot like Belgian. The aroma is nice and sweet. I can't really pinpoint very many scents that I'm getting off of it just from the aroma. Almost has like kind of like a mapley thing to it. Maybe. It's mostly yeast. Is what I'm getting. So All right, so very, very carbonation-y. I know that there is a word for that. I don't remember what it is. Definitely has it's fairly heavily carbonated, which isn't a bad thing. It is. It's right in the medium mouthfeel, I want to say. Yeah. You get that yeastiness kind of right off the bat, but it's followed by a nice, really like a nice earthy flavor. And I don't mean like a dirty flavor or anything. It's nice, it's earthy. It's got like a raisiny quality to it, maybe a prune. Let's see. A slight, very slight hop bitterness. Yeah. It's actually kind of hard to pinpoint a lot of the flavors in this. It's good. It's fairly sweet. Little boozy. Kind of after a couple sips, you kind of get a little bit more of that alcohol warmth. It's not a burn. It's definitely like an alcohol, a nice warming quality to it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a spiced ale. What spices? I'm trying to pinpoint like certain like different spices, and I don't know. But they're almost like Christmassy spices. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon comes through a little. Nutmeg. Look at that bird. You can't see the bird, but I can see the bird. Little teeny, looks like a finch or some shit. I don't know. Hey, what kind of bird are you? It don't speak human speak. Alright. A lot of dark fruit. Actually, a little bit of caramel coming through. I was probably wrong about there being any sort of like maple thing going on. It's not bad. It has more of a complex thing to it than even a lot of doubles or triples. It hits differently. That's why I'm having a hard time kind of figuring out what exactly is going on. That's good. I mean, honestly, if you're a fan of Belgian beers, I'm sure you would definitely like this. Which I am. I like Belgian beers. I don't buy them very often. Just because I do get tired of Belgian beers. I get tired of like super yeasty kind of beers. And this one has a lot of that yeast. This would probably be one that I'll have one of these maybe once a week. Yeah. Now, price point on this beer. Well, I guess overall, I do like it. It is very good. I don't think it's for everybody. Like I said, it does hit differently. You get a lot of that yeastiness, and it's followed by a lot of spice, almost like Christmas ale type spice, winter ale type spice. And I know that a lot of people that I talk to aren't super into it. Can't all be into super amazing things. I'm going to dump the rest of this in here. All right. But for winter, I would say this is an awesome beer to have, especially if you have a fireplace or something. I live in Florida. I'm outside. It's fucking probably high 60s right now. But if you're in a colder area and you have a fireplace or even a fire pit, this is a nice warming beer. It's got those spices, like I said. It has those spices in it. It'll make you feel nice and warm inside. I wish there was like a kind of like a nuttiness to it. I think a nuttiness would kind of balance it out, adding a little bit more of the earthiness to it. But all in all, it's decent. I like it. Price point, what I was going to get into, and then I kind of got sidetracked by my own stupid fucking brain. Price point is about $16 for 6 12-ounce beers. Would I buy it again at that price? I'm not sure. Probably not. Just because $16 I can get pretty much anything that's not, fucking overly expensive or hyped up, That's kind of why I like a lot of Boulevard beers, is because they're not super, hypey. That's why I don't do too many, hazy IPAs or New England IPAs and stuff. It's because, honestly, they tend to taste very similar to each other. Which is why I've been making kind of an effort to branch out and do different styles of beer that I usually wouldn't try unless I have a podcast or a channel. Oh God, I didn't pay my podcast provider people their $5 a month. So at the time of watching this video, if you are watching this video and you go to try to find Senpai's Craft Beer Cast on Spotify or whatever you listen to podcasts on, Apple Podcasts or whatever, that may or may not be there. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's very good. If you're a fan of Belgian beers or beers that have a little bit of that yeastiness that kind of sticks around, fucking get it. If you like winter beers, kind of like your more spicy beers, fucking get it. You're going to like it. If you like boozy beers that you can fucking age for a little while, I'd say fucking try it out. I'm excited to try this 6 months from now or a year from now or whatever, see what develops and what happens with it. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. Same with their curmudgeon. I think that about this time next year, I'll probably be revisiting both of these beers and probably a few beers as I do them each week. So we'll see what happens, what we come up with. So thank you for watching. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell if you want some more beer reviews. If you have any beers that you would like to see reviewed that I can get in Central Florida, go ahead and comment. All of my social media will be listed down below. You can find me wherever the fuck you find me, bro. I do have a Discord. I actually am trying to maybe get together with some friends on Discord. I have a beer chat. One of my voice chat servers on Discord is beer chat. I'm thinking about maybe trying to find a few people to get together, go out and find one beer. Maybe we'll record and review a beer together. We'll see what happens. Should be pretty cool. Like I said, like and share this video, please. Bye.